horror nerds, I am so excited to show you what is right here. Now, this is an 8x10 photo that I got off of Outlaw Hobbies. Now, I'm a huge fan of Outlaw Hobbies. They actually have some really good like A-listers for like affordable pricing. So when I saw that this was on here, and sometimes, like, keep in mind that these aren't private signings. So a private signing is someone who sits at a table and professionally signs like their first and last name, right? So these are strictly street graphs. So when you hear street graphs, you're like, so you have someone outside of their hotel with like on like one of these with the photo, and then like you give them the Sharpie and then they sign like really quickly, right? But the way, I don't know, like, it's just fast signing, but it's a fast signature to add to my collection. Now, would I want them to do a private signing with her? Yes. Now, she's becoming like a big actress as like overall. And she's been in Pearl, and she's been in that movie X, and then she's now into this new, I think it's called Infinity Pool. But this girl is becoming like, I've never heard of her before until I've seen these movies, but she's actually becoming like an successful actress. So here we go. So this is an 8x10, and it is certified by ACOA, so that is another authentication company, and bam. So this is signed by Mia Goth, who played in, I forget her name in X, but when I heard about this movie, I was kind of hesitant at first because I didn't like the whole old-fashioned type thing of it. I think this is like in the 50s, I want to say. I don't quote me on that. Is it 50s or 70s? One of the two. I don't know. But anyways, but it was basically about these girls, and the cameraman and the girls, they were filming a porn star thing, and they're all like, we're all into doing the porn and being successful, and then they go into like this like rent like a cabin, and they don't know that the one lady's like cuckoo or whatever. You think that she has like dementia or whatever, but you kind of feel bad for her in a way. Like, all she wants is like love from her husband, and he's afraid because he thinks he's gonna have a heart attack, and that like if he ends up having sex with her, like he would just die. Well, spoiler alert, that's what happens. They have sex and then he dies of a heart attack. But anyways, but she gets lonely and starts like looking for it. So like she gets like turned on by like these people like having sex in the cabin, and that they're shooting like porn and stuff like that. Anyways, so the girl just has enough, and she just does some really creepy shit to them, like sleeps in the bed with them, like naked and stuff. Like, that shit was fucking hilarious but wild at the same time. But anyway, so then she starts going on a murdering spree and starts killing them and stuff. And like that, like, who doesn't like someone who's like, you know, in a wrinkly leather coat and just wants to go to town on some fucking like teenagers and just start killing them for funsies. I don't know. But anyways, it was a really good movie. And then the sequel to this movie, which was before this movie, it was called Pearl. Now, that was a straight up fucking snooze fest. I think I got maybe 15, 20 minutes in, and that was it. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. And Pearl was like, it was the girl in X who was killing everybody. Her name was Pearl. So it was her backstory of like how she grew up and why she's the way she is. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that one scene that made me laugh the most was when she was having sex with a scarecrow in the middle of a cornfield, and like she was just getting her jollies off and like and humping it to death. Now that was funny as fuck. But then after that, I turned it off because I said this is too much. And then her showering in front of her father, who was like a paraplegic, and like she was like you know, getting like, just like, it was just awkward for me. Like, it was like strictly like fucking like wild. And then I just couldn't watch it anymore. So, but this movie was good. So I did see it. So if you want to watch a fucked up movie with a bunch of like old people killing a bunch of teenagers and
scarecrows,
like, and then go for it. You watch that. You gotta get it. Like, just watch it. I'm lost. I'm laughing too much, and I'm so exhausted that I just don't know what else to say. But it's a really good movie. That's all I have to say. Now, this was about $100. I think I paid $157. And it was US.
Just that?
Yeah, I know. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. To be honest with you,
it's not worth it.
Well, to be sad, like Vin Diesel's autograph is the exact same, but his just goes like this. And so does, and no, I'm not joking you. And Matt Damon's is just as worse. Like, his just goes like that
I
too.
haven't seen any Matt Damon.
I have Matt Damon downstairs.
I have to see that.
But like they just.
So it's a scribble. So it's like you said, it's like they're coming out of a hotel. Can you sign this?
Yeah, it's a scribble. But
Wow.
the thing is that like how these like authentication companies like GSA, Beckett, and ACOA I don't know how they can like say, oh wow, that's Mia Goth's signature when
Well,
like
yeah.
like it doesn't look like it, but like they got it. But these people are like critiqued to like the nines about who signs what. They can tell like what is fake. But yeah, so like they had this one up there. This is the one that I scooped up because it was from X, and then they had two of these. They had two other ones, but it was pearl. I didn't want anything to do with that. But yeah, so it was about $157. Of course, it's cheaper if it's US, but since I'm Canadian, about $157. So yeah, it's not too bad. But now I have her in my collection, so when someone announces her and does like a private signing with her, I probably am not gonna do get like a private signing done with her. But this is actually a really good shot of her. This is when she was telling herself in the mirror that she was like amping herself up, and she's like, I'm gonna be a star and stuff like that. But yeah, so it's really good.
Porn star.
Pretty much. All right, leave a like, leave a comment, and ciao for now.